Well, hello there, E-Free. Good to be here with you. And here is my friend, Ken Dosso. Ken, it is great to be here with you in a moment with Geoff. And we're practicing this weekend, our services, and we are looking forward to having everybody here together for one of our services starting on the 16th of August. And it's an exciting time. We get to bring people back into this building here, worship together, but there's also a little bit of trepidation from some people.
Yeah, for sure there is.
And so why are we restarting our services?
Well, our mission here at the church is to love God, love each other, and to love and reach out to our community. That's what the church is about at its essence. And we've heard from some of you that you would be more equipped, more encouraged, more motivated, ready to run down that road faster if you were able to meet on a Sunday with a larger group of people. And so that's what we're trying to do. You know, we know the online works for a lot of people, but not as much for everybody. And so we're trying to cast as wide a net to do as effective ministry as we can to a diverse group of people.
That's excellent. And so why have we waited until now?
Well, we've tried to have a healthy concern for safety, and we want to act out of love for everybody. We don't want anyone getting COVID, and if we resume services in a way that encourages the spread of the disease, we wouldn't be loving each other, we wouldn't be loving our neighbors. So we really have tried to listen to people, listen to the advice of experts to make a good plan, and then do it safely and well. What we want to do is great ministry, and we don't want to be distracted by all kinds of other things that might come into it.
That's great, and I think that's a great plan, and that's the plan that Jesus would have laid out for us as well. Now, there are going to be some that are still hesitant to join us here because of the possibility of being exposed to the virus. Is there any way that you can help alleviate their concern? What are the preparations that we're doing?
Well, we've been pretty thoughtful in that, and we're asking people to sign up for services ahead of time. Go to our website, you can sign up for specific seats, you can see how far you're going to be sitting away from other people. You can sign up for a group of seats that's the size of your group. And so we're trying to make that setting as safe as we can. We're training our ushers and greeters to adjust their protocols, to be just as friendly and encouraging, just keep a bit more distance. We're asking everyone to wear masks and to use hand sanitizer and do most of their visiting outside in the parking lot where there's lots of space to spread out. And to be honest, the risk is less.
Right on. Well, that's great. And some people are asking about singing. Are we able to sing, Ken?
Well, when it comes to singing along with the worship team, we're encouraging people, these are my words, to mumble along under their masks. Psalm 100 in the old King James Version says it so very well. Make a joyful noise to the Lord. And I think we can do that with masks and social distancing.
We sure can.
God isn't offended if our praise sounds a bit different or looks different in corporate settings in this season. He looks at our hearts. Yeah. We can still raise our hands. We can still stand in awe before our God. We can still sing in full voice in our homes or in our car or out in the middle of a field, just not when we're crowded in a group of people in a corporate setting these days.
That's right. That's so good. Now, we have been over the last week or so taking a survey of our people, and we've learned a lot of great stuff. What are some of the highlights of this survey?
Well, we've learned actually a lot of things, but I'll give you just a couple highlights. One is 9 o'clock's a great time for a service. And if we need time for a second service, it'll probably be at 11 or 11:30, and that'll be a little ways down the road once there is enough demand of the people. The other thing that we've seen is that probably only about 25% of our people at this point are saying they're willing to come. And a lot of people are saying, well, I would like the idea, but it's wait and see. We want to see what it looks like and how safe it is. So COVID really is the driving issue that's affecting us these days.
That's right. That's the hesitation there. So for now, we're opening up at 9 o'clock a.m. As you mentioned, you can reserve tickets at efreelethbridge.ca on our website there. But we are going to continue to invest heavily in our online services, and that's what we've been doing over the past 4 months or so. And I love what we've been doing there. We've been doing some great things. So I'd just like you to talk a little bit to our people here about if you were worshiping as part of this and you were worshiping with your family, how would you use this in an effective way?
Well, gathering people together in our home, particularly people who are in our cohort, that just makes so much sense. We also realize that because it's online, it can be flexible. You might not be able to interact with people live on Facebook that you do at the moment of broadcast. But the truth is, if we're off to the lake or off to Waterton for the day, we can watch it in the evening, we can watch it on Monday. And so it gives more flexibility, which we're really seeing a lot of people are appreciating.
Yeah, and also we get a chance to interact right there too. We've had so much more opportunity to ask people to write in their journals, to spend time meditating, to just engage with the material that you can't really do when you're here live.
It's much more difficult. Yeah, we're trying to use the medium the way the medium is best expressed. And we just want to say, we want to thank all the many people who have given us suggestions. People are often telling us, this really worked, or, you know, this didn't connect with me. And we just want to say, keep the comments coming. We've tried to adapt as much as we can and learn and grow, and your comments actually are some of our best learning tools. So if you have ideas, you know, fill out a connection card, send us an email, phone the church office. We can't promise we'll do everything that everyone suggests right away, but we want to hear from you and we want to learn from it.
Right on. Well, thanks so much, Ken. I appreciate all the work you and your team have put into this. And I think that what is happening online is just tremendous as we move forward in our discipleship with Jesus Christ. And I look forward to worshiping both with you in person and continuing to worship God with you online. So thank you, church. Look forward to continuing to build our unity together with one another and being on mission with you here in Lethbridge.